baking. We're going to bake some chocolate walnut brownie cookies. And not only that, but we're going to be reading out the news as well. So we've got news stories and chocolate walnut brownie cookies. Because of this week, I did a hill climb, and we went really well. We did Barben hill climb, and it was all good and good. And I can talk about that a bit later. But what happened was we brought some chocolate walnut brownie with us because of, you know, we always have things baking that we have baked. And I thought, have I done a chocolate walnut brownie cookie video, which I actually have.
Thanks to Neville telling us. We didn't actually know.
I thought that I might as well just do it again. So
because we had so many people saying, have you done it? So we thought it must be a while ago. Well, we didn't think that first time. We said, no, we haven't done one. And then Neville commented, he says, you have.
The only difference is that actually...
We'd forgotten.
Those were different because they were chocolate walnut brownie cookies. And this is chocolate walnut brownie, so there is a difference. So yes, these are going to be different. These are chocolate walnut brownie cookies. And my news show, which some of you might not know what it is MRW News, where we basically read out and find and tell you non-political news stories, and they're just different news stories of things that you wouldn't usually hear about. And we just have a good chat, and you can comment freely as you like. But I would like to mention that when you're commenting today, please do use the hash goodbye, meaning as
No, it's gone.
Meaning as, thought I'd just spell it. So give hash good. Probably not a capital, but just remind me. Right, that's spelled right, isn't it? I don't think so. Hash goodbye, which Tracy's just done. So well done, Tracy. That's a B, by the way. Good one. There we go. There's your B. I did a capital B, but you don't really do that, I don't think. Neville's done it. Well done. Make sure everybody does it. And if you comment anything, just put it with it, because it all to promote our new programme that's coming out. It's going to be like episodes. We're counting for free at the moment, but it could overrun that. And it is with our celebrity, who you need to work out who the celebrity is, because I'm not telling you who the celebrity is until the trailer comes out, which will be this week. Basically, I'm still giving you clues, and you need to keep commenting what you think the celebrity could be. And if you get it right, not only are you guaranteed a CD. So if you're the first person to get the celebrity right, you're guaranteed a CD. Hand down, you get a CD, and you get a CD signed, and not only signed by me, but a celebrity in question as well. Can you believe that? And then what I'm going to do is anybody who comments the celebrity who they think it is will all get put into a bucket with all your names, get picked out, and one of you will get a CD. So there's 2 CDs to win. So you need to, get commenting who you think it is. Now I'll give you the clues. So the first clues were the fact of that if on mainstream channels, they are household name, and we have revealed, I think we revealed it not yesterday, the day before that, the fact of that they are a male. So if you comment female from now on, you probably won't get put into the bucket because you're not trained.
Oh, so let them in.
Possibly let you in, depends who you are.
No, it doesn't. Just put a name on, you'll be right. They might get a little bit confused.
Just give it a go.
They might have typed it wrongly. And that autocorrect thing's a damn nuisance, because you put something in and it completely changes it, and you don't notice if you're busy, and you go bang and off goes something. So they might put something in like, I don't know, David somebody, and then it might go Doris somebody and change it. So I just think let him in. I'll let you in.
Accidentally do Taylor Swift, huh?
Yeah, I'll let you in. If you send a female name, it won't worry me. Getting quite picky, aren't you?
I've played a competition with her.
Is it? Oh,
so you need to just comment a celebrity, and when you do your celebrity comment, make sure you do hash goodbye, meaning as goodbye. That's a B. Right. Okay. So
should I read? I haven't even got on yet.
Yes, you can read out some comments once you get on. So what should we do first? Because obviously we've got the time that Brownie's cooking, which we can read out the news.
Just get on and we'll have a chat.
Right,
here we go. Tommy's World, Ninja and Legoland, we love rides. Hi, sweetest Matilda.
Hi.
Tracy Smith, me and Blue.
Oh, yes.
Are waiting. To Tommy's World, Ninja and Legoland, we love rides. I should do it short tonight. Should I just call him Tommy's World? I'm going to call you Tommy's World from now. Tommy. Hi, Tracy. Neville, evening record breaker, star performer, and everyone else. Tracy, hi all. Tracy's a Blue picked up the ears when she heard you. Tracy, goodbye, thank you. Neville, goodbye, thank you. And Michael says we need more clues. And Tracy says Blue is excited by you both.
Can I answer a few there?
Let me just do one more. Neville says I'm cooking too. What are you cooking, Neville?
Tracy, yes, she has a dog with her, and this dog might potentially become her dog, which might be very exciting. Which I need to speak to her about because it's going to be exciting. The fact of Tracy getting a dog, and also, what was the other comment I was answering back to? Ooh.
A Blue?
No.
Neville cooking? No, lost it.
The other person's.
Let me just look what there is.
Short-term memory.
Neville, hi Tracy. There isn't anything.
There it is.
I don't think. Oh no, Michael, need more clues.
Yes, right. Okay. So the clue, yes, I think probably tomorrow or something. I'm not gonna. I want to give the clue on a separate video. The clue will be coming on the next clue. Don't actually know what the next clue is myself. But the next clue will be coming, just not today. Right. So we'll start reading the news in just a second, but I'll just get to say what recipes you need and then what ingredients you need, and then we'll start reading out the news while we go. So vanilla essence. Cocoa powder.
What kind of curry are cooking, Neville?
A cooking curry. Light brown sugar thing, just soft brown sugar. 2 eggs. Right, so I am actually having the recipe, right? So technically you need 3 eggs if you wanted to do full recipe. If you want to like double it. Dark chocolate. Butter, which this is my last bit of butter, so it's the only thing I've got. Plain flour. And I'm just going to have to, there was another ingredient that I used. This is a new recipe to me. Give me one moment.
Should we not be doing some news?
Hang on a minute. Oh, it doesn't say I need to. Right, that might be it for now, but it might possibly be another ingredient I need, but I don't know. I feel like there should be some form of baking soda in this or something. Baking powder. Right. Let's start with news. And then we'll do some measuring and stuff. What news should we start with?
Should we start with the van and then I'll read it out? Will you show that and then I'll read it out and then we've got some news out and then you can go on cooking.
So this is.
If you show the video, right? Sorry.
I'd like to read the first title out first.
Alright, okay.
So this is very interesting and funny and story and just different. Now this is an unnamed man. They haven't named the man. Has now been sacked by Kelly's, which is an ice cream van company, ice cream selling people, whoever they are, somebody, because of he left the van stranded on the beach. We didn't exactly leave it stranded, he just sort of left it.
I went to the toilet.
Yeah, he went to the toilet and came back, and the tide came in very fast. So
bless him.
Here you go. Oh, no, it's not working. Okay. Oh, no, what's going on here?
Off it goes.
Floating around.
And he's got Kelly's where I make Cornish ice cream, advertising it really well.
I mean,
I'm thinking, oh God.
But the thing is, this guy's been sacked, right? Which, it's a bit unfair. He only went to the bathroom.
How long for?
Well, I suppose you went to the bathroom and somebody started chatting with you.
Yeah.
Time comes in fast.
I can't understand where I left the ice cream van.
So I'll just read a little bit of it. But so apparently this person's apparently known for doing this because he got it stuck the week previous, and the people or somebody's just said randomly says, you know, we're not surprised it's him. But I don't know whether they're being a bit too like mean on him because of, you know, it wasn't too much his fault. The fact is the tide was there, and this is a known beach for people going on parking on. And obviously he's been paid, and he's, you know, got told to park on this beach, and they've had to basically like sort of try and pull it in, and then the rocks sort of stopped it, so he couldn't pull it in because this happened at like 5 p.m. So then I think they had to like tie it up or something, and then wait for the tide to go out, and then the tractor came up at 9 p.m. And somebody said who was there, he said that the ice cream man looked very embarrassed.
You would be, wouldn't you?
But the thing is, the things that they've said that it's a bit, you know, like if they don't like this person, they're going to sort of say this stuff. So one person said, nobody was surprised it was him. He does things like this all the time, and he got stuck. He got... I don't know what else.
Oh. He got sacked straight away. They've sacked him. Poor lad.
But I mean, how do you know, like, he's not just either doesn't really understand the full thing? Because I mean, I know you tend to hire a lot of young people for ice cream vans. So
Or do young people not understand as much about the tide coming in?
Well, no, they don't.
Do they not? What, just every single young person, or
Well, not me.
do you understand about tide times?
Yeah, you know.
So you won't let it go out?
Well, I don't know, because I suppose if you think, oh, the tide's all the way over there, there's loads of people on this beach. I'm just going to go to the bathroom. Maybe the bathroom might be a bit far away. So then he's, had to do that, and he's thought, oh, I'll just pop back and it'll be fine. And then he's come back, and he's thought, oh, my ice cream van's all the way over there.
They did try to pull it in with a rope.
Yeah.
And the thing that one said, nobody was surprised about him. But you get that round here, don't you?
Exactly.
They always say that to people, like a bit of a gossip girl. Everybody's talking about you, and everybody's talking about it. So the probably wasn't, to be fair.
And if he was quite embarrassed, he wasn't like, oh, look at that, that's great. Well, I do. Right, so you need 100 grams of butter and 100 grams of chocolate. And I've halved this recipe, so if anything in here, you just double everything down. So anything I just say, just double if you want more brownies. And now we're going to have to microwave this. Give me a moment.
And it's got
Sorry.
All got quite excitable because it says in July last year, residents in St Ives, Cornwall were at their wits' end. So it's quite
that was with
quite an exaggerating reporter, isn't it? Due to reckless tourists, there's probably one person there driving onto the sand and getting stuck. Another daft tourist got their 55,000 Mercedes. So what do they do when they get stuck? Say, how much did your car worth?
Well, there'll be a tractor guy that probably. What do you mean by that?
My car's stuck. How much is it worth? They got their 55,000 Mercedes EQB stuck in the sand, thinking the beach was a car park. One livid local blasted the scene at nearby Tower Breach in UK, assuming more money than sense.
Well,
So it's a bit of an excitable reporter, isn't it?
Pictures of the beach, and there's bits where the tide doesn't fully come up, so it does look a bit like you can just pop there and it doesn't matter. And obviously the tide does come up, and I suppose you got to think of it. If the tide's been out, the sand's dried out, so it looks like the beach. It looks like the the wet bit doesn't come up.
The wet bit. That little bit of water.
So you might just think, oh, it'll be fine, and then you get to find out that. Right,
listen, I've got loads of comments.
I've got to bake as well.
Right. They've only tuned in for a news channel, but
yeah, listen. So you chop your butter and your chocolate together, and we're gonna microwave it. Now my microwave's a bit stuck behind here, so we're just gonna have to work this out.
Right, Neville's doing tikka masala. I love tikka masala.
I don't know what that is.
It's a curry. I've made tikka masala curry before.
Oh, you just name it curry. You don't have to remember it.
All right. Tracey says, well done with the hill climb.
Thank you, Tracey.
Neville says it's a disaster.
Oh, I was going to say hill climb.
Not that bad. She only did 35, Neville. Come on. And then Thomas says, what do you call an ice cream van that gets swept out to sea?
Stuck.
An ice cream float. I don't think it floated that well.
It did, actually, to be fair. We did.
It had all water in the middle of it.
A microwave needs a big bang.
She's just smashing the microwave. That's usually what our stuff works like.
There's one plug that works down there. Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. It shouldn't do that realistically. We'll fix it if it does, which we just did. Sorry. Yeah.
Is it back on?
Yeah. Sorry, Tracy. Tracy's put through. Once it happens, I'm straight on sorting it out, and it's not my fault. So sorry if it goes out again. Don't click off. I'll get it straight. Does it? Sorry, it's spinning around.
You want to try it on the other one?
What?
No, put it on. Put it on there. If you lower it down, I'll put it on there.
Can you just quickly base down and get the light in place? Right. So hi, can't watch tonight as I have family over. Right, okay, Abby. I hope you have a good night with your family. Yes, but make sure you watch later. But what? Nice, Abby. Mother's just gone to get a stand thing, so hopefully it should fit better. If it goes out connection again, as I say, I'm sorry, I'll get it straight back on again. And Abby's just put on hash goodbye. Yes, thank you, Abby. Look, I just got to read this. Hash goodbye. Make sure everybody puts it in whatever you put. Right, I think that's ready now, so I just get a towel. This towel's a bit dirty, but I think it's because Mother's just done some cooking. but it'll do. It does its job, doesn't it? Right. So, by the way, Abby, we're baking, and everybody obviously, we're baking some chocolate walnut brownie cookies as well as doing the news stories. Now, this is some chocolate and butter melted, so just mix this together if you're making it with me. And what we've done is,
Are you keeping it on if it's going to stay on?
It's working at the moment. The news story we've just covered is that an ice cream van has got stranded at sea. Now, shall we show the video again of the ice cream van?
I've deleted it.
Oh,
I can find it.
Deleted.
I can find it. I just get so much stuff otherwise.
Yeah, but Abby's just joined, so she needs to see this ice cream van.
I thought Abby was not coming on tonight.
Well, she says she's got a family over, but she's still here at the moment, so. Right, okay, so we're going to whisk that properly because that's a bit pointless doing that pointless stirring. Right, so we're going to get this into a big bowl. Now, our bowl's actually broken at the moment, so I'm going to have to get the washing up bowl. Well, it's not a washing up bowl, really. It's just, it's actually a cooking bowl, but we just tend to use it as a washing up bowl. So just give me a moment. I'll just get this. I wasn't actually very prepared for this live, to be honest.
Right, especially for Abby.
Right. Don't need to sound, do we? So this ice cream van has got stranded at sea because the guy went to the toilet.
Apparently he's done it before, not going to the toilet obviously. He's done it before and left it and got it stranded. Not as bad as that. The sea didn't come in at this point. But apparently he's done it before. So the point he's got sacked.
It's a bit unfair, really.
I feel a bit sorry for him.
Do you want to read the rest of the story? Because I think there's a few more things to go with it.
No, I finished that story.
So this was in Cornwall, by the way. Newquay, which is a place in Wales called Newquay, so I don't know why there's two places called Newquay.
Oh, thanks Abby for putting goodbye. And Neville's been doing it as well.
Yes, well done you both. Well done.
Well done
Make
both.
sure everybody does it.
Adrian Lockie says yes please. What's that?
Don't know, to be honest. Maybe showing it again.
Right.
I'm just doing this recipe mainly by memory, so I'm going to pour it into here and hope that I'm getting this right. It's a bit one of those recipes where you just sort of whack everything together. And then I'm going to whisk this together so it gets a bit more better together. I'm going to get my favourite spatula because that'll be easy. Sorry I have to keep pottering off. I wasn't prepared, to be honest, today. Where's the whisk? Oh, there's the whisk.
Anyway, this is the plastering Bebby's been doing. It's quite difficult to see, but he's done a fantastic job. And that's the ceiling.
Hey. There we go.
That's the ceiling. And it's honestly like glass when he's done it. So he's in a really awkward position. Oh, you can see the ceiling. You can see the micro there. I've done it on an angle to try and get all of it because it was quite difficult. But you can see the micro. So that's outside. And he's put all this bit on here. Isn't that brilliant? Well done, buddy.
I just took all this
So
out
we're pleased with him today. We're in a good mood with him today, aren't we?
Well, who knows? Best we can.
Under the circumstances.
But he told me to move the car before, so I did it, and then I sort of like was a bit close to his, so he came running out saying, "Did you hit my car?" I said, "No." But it was a scratch there, you see, which came from somewhere, so I think for some reason, because he's in a good mood.
Van Transit says, time to make a cup of tea. Goodbye. Thank you for putting the goodbye.
I thought you were going then. No, thank you. Right,
Tracey says it's not your old one, is it? Old one what?
Oh, what?
I don't know.
I don't know what you're interested in. So we're just mixing this together to get a bit more well combined. Now I'm going to add all the other ingredients now. So let me just check the... this one I haven't made it enough to memorise it. Right, so I think I'm just going to sort of just guess majority of this, but... Add the sugar in. Right, we're just going to add the sugar and the vanilla essence.
I thought you'd made these.
What?
I thought you'd made these.
Yeah, but only once.
I thought you knew from just off the top of your head. Should I do another story? I did quite happy. Is everybody happy watching this, or do you want a story?
Yeah, but don't forget we've got all the time of it cooking.
Ah, right. Is everybody? I mean, they have all tuned into a news thing. To be fair, and now you're doing a bit of baking.
How have I got so much yolk in there? I never get so much shelling.
Does anybody want to have a story?
I've got so much shell in there.
I just might as well shut up.
I'm quite good at not getting shell in. Do you mind if you eat this? You might have a bit of shell in it.
It's only for us.
Oh, that's not good.
What have you done now?
I've got egg shell in it.
Well, you'll have to get it out. You're supposed to be.
it.
Oh, you're joking.
No.
Sorry about this. It's supposed to be like a chefing program. You don't get this on.
This is like surgery.
Great British Bake Off, do you? What are you doing in there?
What's the eggshell?
Okay, will it matter that much? You've got nuts in it
Really
anyway.
big bite. Yeah, but it's like horrible.
Neville says keep calm and carry on.
What
What are you doing rooting in there?
What's it?
bet they've never seen a baking program like this. They're all professional, of it all set up. I bet there's nobody else rooting about for eggshell.
Chocolate.
What a setup.
I can't find it. I really
Well, just
can't.
leave it. If you can't find it, how's anybody else going to find it? I don't think it's, that desperate, is it? Had a bit of shell in there. Sure, there's worse things been in stuff.
Well, there was that
Matilda.
girl, didn't she? We went to a restaurant. She got bleached. She had food.
Oh, yeah, she
We were
did.
doing a show and she missed it and she didn't arrive.
In the middle of Shakespeare. She went to one of those restaurants that have the food down the middle of the table. And she couldn't do the night because she
like when
got bleach on the prawns.
Yeah, it's like a sushi place. Right, vanilla essence. I suppose a teaspoon or whatever.
Just bung it in. Do your usual.
Come on. Oh, yeah. Right, so I usually just use the lid myself.
I like vanilla essence. Get it whacked in.
I put 2 in, don't I?
Yeah, that's right, won't it?
Right, so just give that a stir. We need to put sugar in.
Should your oven be on, ready?
Well, in a minute.
Alright.
Right, so then we need to get the sugar in. Right, so we've got our next news story is about...
Don't forget, your body is a temple. What goes in comes out, and that includes knowledge.
Well,
Adrian Lockie, this is real bakery, not fake. We're certainly not fake. She just goes for it. Cookery programs, you're terrific. We love all your shows. Thank you, Adrian.
Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, we just do it. I can't stand it when you can see that it's all been edited and it's all so forced and everything.
100.
Here we just put eggshells in, measure what we want.
On behalf
Her maths isn't her best subject, so she'll just sling anything in.
Right, it's 175 grams and it's half of that, so that'd be like 80 grams.
What's half of
Is it
175
83,
grams?
isn't it?
Well, if it 175, so if it was 180, it'd be 90, wouldn't it?
Oh well. So put that
Oh well, it don't matter anyway. Just
put
sling
about
it in.
between 80 and 90 in of sugar.
Tracey says the news in Ireland always finishes with cooking, does it? What, every time they put the news on, like GB News?
Unless it's like the next show's cooking.
And Neville says Matilda multitasking class.
Yes, multitasking today.
Don't forget your body's a temple.
Right, thank you.
Don't forget.
I won't forget.
You might do.
I won't.
Well, you could do.
Do I need cocoa powder?
I don't think you've done this recipe before.
No, I usually... This isn't mine. Like,
It is the way you've changed it. You've added your touch to it.
Right, let's get some... Right, we need some plain flour now, and we're going to put in...
Which you would have got. Oh, no, she's got it.
75 grams, so 34.
Is that how much it is? You've got to halve it?
Yeah.
75 will be 35, 30, about 37 and a half, isn't it? Yeah, she says, yep, evening news chat show. They do cooking at the end of it, like yours. We're Irish.
Irish. Right, and then you'll pop some cocoa powder in, just a tablespoon. So.
Just whatever spoon comes out. That's not a tablespoon.
It's a spoon.
Yeah, but that's the dessert spoon, is that?
Oh, it won't matter.
Don't
It's
tap,
got chocolate in it.
don't tap my
Oh, it got my
Melanoma Harvest,
It is.
1970s
We've
Harvest
talked about
dish,
this,
is
but I
that?
haven't put it.
Tracy says we need to get some guests on. Are you having your curry then, Neville? Neville's cooked it. I'll show Neville what I cooked. Neville, I've been very impressed by this.
This is
It's
our
not
tea
finished
tonight.
yet. I've done a chili bean. Look at that.
Hiya.
That's
Hiya.
higher. That's in that Harvest frying pan. Chili bean casserole. It's not finished yet. I'm going to have to cook it up. But look at that, Neville. Looking good. And some tortilla chips to go with it. And some creme fraiche.
And some cheese.
And some cheese. Get it all whacked in.
So let's go.
And then we're going to have a chocolate brownie after that. So it's going to be a wonderful night.
This is going everywhere.
Tracy says enjoy the curry.
Try and work that out a bit better when you do it. Right, okay. We're going to use this sieve. And we're going to spin our cocoa powder, which was just one spoon of. And about 34 grams of plain flour. But I put 50 because of it just went that way.
You recognise the sieve, Neville?
Yes, it's the sieve. It's a good sip, I'll tell you. Look how fast that is. My plastic one just takes ages.
It's wonderful, and you can remove. This is a Harvest vintage. You can remove that. Isn't that wonderful?
Right. Let's mix this together. Oh, you can put a pinch of salt in as well, actually.
Do we need to put salt in it? I don't like added salt in anything.
No salt.
There's enough salt in stuff
That's
without
probably
adding
dirty
salt.
for me. I think that's Billy's.
Oh, I haven't done my poll.
What poll?
I've got to check my poll.
Oh yeah, what's happened about it?
Just wait.
Some of us put a poll out about lights and stuff.
Right, I'll read it out to you. Will you go on and comment on it? Oh, it's had 61 votes. So, today, again, I got blinded. So what happened was I was following a car and it was doing really slowly in a 60, about 30 miles an hour, so I overtook it. But behind...
Put a bit of milk in.
No, I didn't. I just overtook it. Behind it,
Like a
on the
tailspin.
back, they had LED lights strip all along the back for the braking, so it's already pretty blinding. This is in the daytime. So, overtook it, and then got straight behind another car pulled out in front, so got stuck behind it, so then got it behind me. And I honestly could not look in my wing mirrors to see, to see, as you're always looking who's behind you, aren't you? Always looking in your wing mirrors. And I couldn't because the lights were that blinding on the car. And I'm going to look on the security thing on the car and see what make it was, but I didn't get a chance. So I put this post out on Matilda's thing. And it says, after my mother has just been blinded again by a car with LED headlights and a silly LED strip across the back, we're asking, are headlights too bright? Have you been blinded? Do you think they cause more accidents? Are you annoyed with them? And do you think they could be damaging other people's eyes? Should there be a law now on minimum brightness, on maximum brightness, that's supposed to say? Does it annoy you that after you've been blinded, you could cause an accident that's no fault of your own? Please comment your thoughts below and discuss. So can you comment what you think? And I'm going to send it to Keir Starmer, whatever the poll finishes off. At the moment, it's on 61, and it's 77% says yes, they're too bright. 3% says no. How can they not think they're too bright?
How come he's sending it to Keir Starmer?
I think it needs changing. I think it's getting really dangerous.
What's he in charge of?
He's sort of like in charge of the country.
Okay, Starmer. Yeah.
Who did you think of him?
The mayor of London.
Oh, Sonic. I think he'd do a lot about it. No, I thought
I
I'd
did
tweet
an
it at him.
audition, then he had the name in, and ever since I've done that audition, I can't get the names right because I had to say both the names. Right.
Comedy. It's television comedy gold, isn't it? Why? I would have sent it to Keir Starmer. What will he do about it? Well, he kind of runs the country, does he? So I thought I'd tweet it at him at the very least because it's really annoyed me. So anyway, I've had 61 votes, which is pretty good because we've only been doing polls for about a week.
I mean,
77.
if I saw a poll, I'd
wait, I
straight
know.
away and vote.
Yeah, but I want to get my pot. Can I get out about it? So 77% think yes. 3% think no, and now I can only think they sell these LED lights because why on earth wouldn't... You've got to be blinded by them unless you've got eyes of steel, lead eyes. I just don't see how they can't be too bright. And then 2% we put blinded but not concerned. 2% have put they're not concerned, so why would they not be concerned?
I suppose if they've got the car with the blinded lights on, they're not going to...
No, they've been blinded. So
they're not concerned about...
They're not concerned they've been blinded.
Well, like obviously, if eye conditions and stuff, people, if they don't have the condition, they just don't think about it, do they? They don't think that until they actually suffer from something, then they don't care about anybody else suffering, do they?
No, I suppose not. And then the government needs to act now at 18%. So really, I suppose, yes, and the government needs to be act now, can be added together. So that's 88, 95% of people think that something should be done or they've been blinded by them. I would presume that people have been blinded by them want something done. Wouldn't you? Is that a tricky question? She's too confused while she's chopping walnuts to answer. So yes, so please vote on it and please put your comments on here what you think.
Usually
and
when
I'm
you
going
put
to send
poll
it to
out,
Keir
it's usually
Starmer.
quite a good result.
Yeah, they do. One's got about 300, I think.
I mean, like the right opinion,
I've had loads of responses on here and people have said even about cyclists with those awful flashing lights.
Well, I mean, there is a small point here. It's like, should cyclists, have like number plates and stuff, or anything really. But right,
So
this is 100 grams of walnuts. You can add as much as you like. Now you can actually not add any if you wanted. You don't actually have to add any walnuts in. You could add chocolate, you could add in whatever you want. Personally, I'm going to add walnuts in because the walnut and chocolate go really, really well together. So it's a great thing to have. So just mix them all together, really. That's all you need to do.
Tracy says you haven't mentioned the big news of the football yet. We don't do football.
That's mainstream.
I've never watched a football match in my life.
No.
I have no interest in it whatsoever.
When you get older, you can be like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I hope they hit that ball through those posts.
I
I hope they kick it back again.
I think somebody says, oh yeah, I can't remember how they worded it, but I don't feel like they worded it this way. It's just, well, they did loads of goals, and I'm thinking, well, that's not the point. You're supposed to get some goals, and so you're supposed to kick it from one side to the other side, make sure the other guy doesn't get inside your way, and then put it inside the ball thing, inside the thing. I mean, I can understand it is actually extremely hard to kick it.
MD Farhad says I need some brownies too for the final, so they're obviously into the football. Neville says the too bright. I agree. Can you do the poll, please, Neville? I don't know if you've done it already. Tracy says they're mostly automatic now, which they are, and it's a damn nuisance. G58 says walnuts. Tracy says goodbye. Tracy says but it's news.
Get me there every time.
And G gets her every. She thinks she going every time I say it. Yeah, oh, where's she going?
Where's Tracy going? Where's she going?
G58 says the tennis was good though, and Tracy says
I would watch tennis.
And Neville says I had an electric bicycle literally on my bumper yesterday. Should have a driving license. So we'll do that on another poll. We'll do about bicycles because that's sort of like a subject where people are for and against, isn't it? So we won't go into that. We'll do another poll on that, Neville, because I'm sure a lot of some people have got their opinions on that.
Right, so you're going to get your baking tray and paper thing and put it in. There's a point I was going to say, I completely forgot it. Oh yeah, football. I can understand it. It's quite hard to kick it around because I know
Quite hard to get.
No, it is though, isn't it? You got to it's just it would be hard. I mean,
what hard to kicking it?
Yeah, it is hard.
What, to kick a football?
Yeah, you kick it the whole way of the field. I mean, that's like a Taylor Swift concert, isn't it? Think how big that is.
Yeah, but they do train and they're quite fit. And the youngsters. I mean, I don't think there's many above 30.
Oh, I know, but what I'm saying is that I'm not saying that it's too much of an easy sport. But I'm just
But do you think they should have all those millions that they paid for kicking a ball down a field?
I don't really know, to be honest. It's not really my subject.
Tracy says her mum would love that cake. We'll have to send you some.
Yeah.
I wonder if it'd be at last if he did. It would, wouldn't it? Because of the cakes you get in the supermarket, they'll be days old.
I suppose they put some preservatives in it though, don't
But if you wrapped it, if you shrink wrapped it,
we'll get the brownie scent.
we'll have to get you a brownie scent.
I mean, if you didn't mind it a bit old, I bet the cookies would last longer. I bet, maybe.
Thanks, Neville.
Or has he put a hash?
No, he's put loads of hashes. Yeah, he's doing very well with the hashes.
Good.
He's going to do the poll.
Alright, good. Right, okay, so you just put it inside a tray, just any tray really, do brownie tin tray. This is a bit more of a cake tray, but it still works. And we're just going to pop inside the oven, and then I'll just, probably about between 180 to 200 degrees.
Tracy says, sorry you can't send them now in the EU. Right, are we back to the news?
Yeah, we're back to
Are you going to tell them how long that takes to cook?
Could do. Right, so different times of how long you cook it for depends on what you want your brownie to be. So if you cook it for, I have actually memorised this, but I just don't want to get it wrong. If you bake it for 24 minutes, you get that's an idiot.
That's my son.
Gooey in the centre. So you get it really gooey inside the centre. It's 24 minutes, and at 28 minutes you can get it fudgy, and then at 32 minutes you can get it cake-like. So I'll show you when we get it out. Now I always end up doing cake-like for me. It just never ends up different.
Doomsday 1661 says hi.
Hello.
Tracy says Blue has fallen asleep. Why didn't you send me a picture on Facebook, Tracy, and then I can.
Tracy, she sent me a picture. Am I right to show it?
Yeah, Tracy's alright to show the picture of the dog.
Right, 100 380 degrees and 330 Fahrenheit and 160 something, I don't know. You got 2 options there.
This is sort of like guess your own cookery program.
Right. Super fudgy. Fudgy is something basically, you know, level. Basically, I can show you that. Basically, take it out and it's got something stuck to it. That means it's cooked. A brownie just sort of mean it's still in a brownie. You just sort of have to guess really. You know.
I like them soft like that, ordering on undercooked.
Yeah, well, I always get wrong and I always just do full cook. So, right, let's set a timer. I'm going to set it for 20 minutes. That's under the time a bit, but my oven tends to like to just go full back for it. So, let's set a timer for 20 minutes.
Tracy says, yes, please, show blue.
Right, me and Mary Tracy. I'll show blue. Oh, this is not going what we're going to. 1 minute, just loading. Right, here is blue.
Oh,
There
that's
she
so
is.
cute. Oh, bless her.
This is Tracy's little doggy.
Oh.
Well, potentially, she doesn't know if she's going to get her or not, but she's probably have to show her today. This is another photo of her on the walk.
Oh, that's so cute.
And then I believe she sent me a photo of oh no, here we go. There's some more, yeah. Here we go.
Oh, look at her.
This is first walk. Just showing blue to everybody. And then here's another picture of, I think, when she was first getting it.
Oh. Oh, she's
So, yeah.
so cute. They're so cute.
There's blue for you. Hopefully we should be meeting her someday if Tracy does get her, which I haven't talked about, but.
Tracy says, Neville says a lovely name, green wouldn't sound right. The headlight and G58 says the headlights on my 1999 Saab 93 Cabriolet are really poor and the screen is somewhat scratched. So bright modern headlights are actually very dangerous for me. I'm planning to modify them. I think they're very dangerous for everybody. Tracy says blue is gold in Irish.
There's that problem, isn't there, that I should know the name for, where if you see flashing lights it reacts to, doesn't it?
Oh, got my head. Epileptic
Yeah, I feel like
fit.
that might do something to it.
Yeah, we must do.
But like, obviously, you know, you have eye problems, which there's so many different types of eye problems. It can just, you know, when you have a big flashing light and it stays, doesn't it? Once that light's gone, you know, people think, oh, well, it's gone now. It's only a second. It isn't, because the light's.
This is why I put on there. You could actually get somebody that flashes the lights at you. And they are ridiculously bright, aren't they, some of them? And then you get those blurs, don't you? You get those blotches. So say if you've got those blotches and you're driving down the road and it's dark, and then somebody's walking up the side of the road or on a cycle without any lights on, in dark where?
Which they do.
Which they do. Oh, they do all the time. And you hit them because you momentarily are blinded and blotching your eyes through no fault of your own. That person's beggared off. You'll never find out anything like that. You've got the police on you, and you'll get done for dangerous driving.
And also, lights
they're very limited.
Bright, it probably block out number plate.
Oh yeah, you won't see it. Well, your cameras are. I mean, ours is pretty good, but you still wouldn't see that if they were so bright.
Well, this actually leads on to one of our news stories, which is quite good. Pirates, they always have the eye patches, don't they? And now, what do you think the reason is? Well, obviously everybody tends to think it's, you know, they've got their eye pulled out or something, which I suppose could be one of the reasons, to be fair. But, you know, missing an eye and stuff, and it's, you know, but one person did a video explaining about it and says that this is ruined my full childhood because of now they've, you know, realised what actually they were for. Well, it's one of the reasons or something, the theories or whatever, is because of when you're out at sea, you know, you've got so much bright lights, haven't you, of, you know, the sky, and then when you go back down deck, under the deck thing, then you...
Well, I think they're ducked down by the side of the ship because they're obviously looking out for people, aren't they? And then ducking down. Yeah,
and also down deck, didn't have modern LED lights, did they? So it was like a lot more dark then. Yeah. So what they did was, because of it take a while for their eyes to adjust, like if you see a flashing light, it takes, you know, the LED one, it takes a while for your eyes to adjust. So what they would have, they'd have an eye patch on this side so then this eye can see all the daytime and this one's all dark. So then when they go down to the ship underneath, they'd swap it over. So this eye's already adjusted to the dark and this eye's, you know, been adjusted to the brightness, so then he has it. So basically the eyes are already adjusted, so it can be adjusted straight away. And I suppose if you're attacking somebody, or I mean, that's probably not the only thing they did, to be fair. But you know, if you're going down shit, you don't want ages for your eyes to adjust, especially if it's just popping down. So it's just all done then, isn't it? So that's the reason why they adjusted. Why they have eye patches. I mean.
Oh, well done then. Right, so we've got a comment here, and it says this is on the actual poll. It's just come up now. Stephen Moran, and he says LED highlights work perfectly. No, they do. They're very bright and do not dazzle if the full LED unit is used. The problem is people put LEDs in normal headlights and the lens is designed for other bulbs, so they do dazzle. Full LED lights units are very expensive for that reason, usually around £1,000 a unit. Well, I don't agree with that, because you get cyclists with those flashing ones which blind you, which block your eyes. So it says LED lights work perfectly and do not dazzle if the full LED unit is used. The problem is people put LEDs in normal headlights. Well, you see brand new Teslas with the bright lights, and they're not going to be putting... They must have been manufactured with those dazzling lights in. They've got to have been. I can't believe that every single time I've been on the motorway and I get so blinded you can't even see in your wing mirror that is they've gone and changed their headlights. They changed their bulbs. I can't believe that.
No, and you know, people who own Tesla, chances are not going to know anything about mechanics.
No, not every single one. And I think also, if they've got to be MOT'd every 12 months, so they must, if there was a government thing where it was a certain amount of wattage, or however you measure lights, a certain amount, like they do with exhaust fumes and everything, don't they? Someone would have to change their lights before and after the MOT, wouldn't they? So it does stop a lot of people, that's what I'm trying to say. But I don't see how that can be right. This Chris Dancer says, I drive a lot on the A65 at night and regularly get dazzled by the headlights of oncoming cars. I've noticed it's mostly 4x4s and I have this problem. Not sure if that is because they have more powerful lights or because they are higher off the ground so the beams travel further. Live travel on the A65, that's the road comes past us. And yeah, you do get blinded. Well, the one to Bentham, which isn't the A65, but it does cut across from it. You turn off the A65 on the one from Bentham to Lancaster. Oh, and that's so bad, isn't it? Sometimes coming back at night, you're just absolutely blinded because part of it is really narrow for a double road. You know, there's not much room, is there? And you have to be really careful. But I think they've got. My personal opinion is they've definitely got worse over the past few years. They're definitely too bright. So there you go. That's my thing on lights. I think I'm gonna post it to that person called Keir Starmer.
Who?
There's some bloke.
I keep thinking, you know, I'm not, you know, I just keep thinking of Rishi Sunak.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Not Rishi Sunak.
I keep thinking that he's in charge.
No, Sadiq Khan. You said before.
No. I mean, yeah, but I keep thinking, like, you know, I don't think he's Prime Minister because he's just.
I don't think Rishi Sunak can do much now. I think you have to go to the Prime Minister.
Anyway, so we did our hill climb yesterday, which was very good. I got you can go see the video of us doing it, and there was loads of cars there, obviously because it's a hill climb. And my time was, last time I went, I got 50 seconds, 60 seconds of my time going up, and this time best time was 50 seconds. We knocked off 10 seconds.
Yeah, I did very well.
Yes, it was good. So you have to go watch that video and see everything that's happened. And we decided, you know, I just went at more speed. I mean, 10 seconds is quite a lot. I bet nobody else knocked off 10 seconds that day. Should we go on to the next news story then?
Yeah.
And they should be cooking and they should be ready in 11 minutes-ish. Right, so now this story is about a parrot.
Hello. Is it up there?
It is a very cute parrot. I saw a different photo. It is a very cute parrot.
I think all parrots are cute, aren't they?
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, you can sometimes have bad parrots. And I never actually met a bad parrot, to be fair. But so this is a parrot we're talking about in question. A very naughty parrot at that. So this parrot has been up to loads of bad behaviour. Because of this parrot escaped its flat where its owner lives in Glasgow. So it's a Scottish parrot. Probably Scottish, and he had a wild weekend because it went all over the place, and they found it 5 miles away from its house in a maternity unit. Maternity unit, yes. Maternity unit. The pet's name, Jen. What's the pet's name? I see when I'm saying Jenny, wasn't it?
Jobby.
Jobby. So his name's Jobby. So flew out of its house. This was at midnight on Saturday. Now the owner has a band, and she was unloading equipment while Jobby was making his grand escape. And as soon as the owner found out, he never flew. Oh no! And she also used to take him for like little wonders inside Queen's Park. We used to take him out, but she said he never flew out before. And she said that the fact of that, as soon as she found out, she was like straight out, you know, putting on social media, putting up posters. And then it says, however, later on Sunday in the afternoon, bearing in mind he went on Saturday at midnight, and then on Sunday the afternoon he got found at a maternity unit, and because she got a phone call saying that he was there, and he was just there eating crisps and playing around, and she says it was really good to hear that. She was getting really worried and was beginning to lose hope, even though she's only been gone for a few hours. I mean, she slept between them before, so. I mean, I'm not saying that she wasn't worried, but she was beginning to lose hope. There's still a lot of hope there. On arrival, Jobby was just plucking his feathers to say the fact he's had a 5 mile adventure. And she says that she was really happy and says it proves that he's a tough bird, which personally I won't take that out of it. And then it says after
40 hours.
After about 40 hours on the run, Jobby was returned home. But 40 hours, he escaped at midnight on Sunday and then was found in the afternoon escaped at midnight on Saturday and then was found on Sunday afternoon, which at midnight could even be on Sunday anyway. So how's that 40 hours?
I don't know. Probably got a little bit excitable.
Yeah, I think
Neville says an expectant parrot, hence the appetite. And James Woodcliffe says England for the Euros.
Yeah, what time's that starting? That starts at 8, doesn't it? So that's why I did it.
That's why we did it early.
That's why I did it.
Because we knew everybody would go off for the football.
Yeah, Billy, what's he doing now?
And Changing World 2020 says buy some night driving glasses to dim the lighting. So
I don't think you're supposed to buy something else
to cover up the problem.
You've sorted out the cause. This is what people say. Like, for example, if say, like, you know, you've got like, I don't know, say you've had like somebody's been really mean to you where you live, and you say,
when my ex,
exactly, so
domestic violence, that's all everybody said. Well, and he was harassing us. I mean, he got an harassment warning and that, and you put. And people say, well, don't you think you should move the area? They always think, not sort out the problem. Always, do you think you should act and stuff like that? When we put the honesty box on the...
because our honesty box, we have a plant store, right? And we just put a pot there for people to put money in. And it's 50p a plant, and it all goes to charity. Every single bit of it goes to charity. And we started having a thief. And he was going through our garden, he was doing everything, and he was... mainly just stealing this, but I mean, he was going for a garden to go steal it. He did a few other little things as well. And we managed to get him on security cameras and stuff, and we have sorted it all out at the moment, but I don't know for now. And people says, why don't you do a
the majority of people were obviously absolutely disgusted, but you do get some people that say, well, you shouldn't, why should you, don't leave it out? And you think that's not the answer, because he's going to just go steal something else.
And then you take the box then.
And then
so much you can
and then somebody messaged me about 2 weeks later. He'd made out that he was really, really sorry about it and everything. And then somebody messaged me a video of on their security camera. Hello, baby.
So
Baby's here.
He was pottering around
and said, "Is this him?" And showed us the thing, and he was out in somebody else's garden.
You're gonna say hi to the camera.
So what I'm trying to say with that, sorry, Billy came in, so I got a bit sidetracked. What I'm trying to say with that, if we'd have moved the box, like some people said, it was only about 2 people, it wouldn't make any difference, would it? Because he's obviously just gone off pottering about somebody else's.
Yeah.
So you're not, like you say, you're not sorting the cause out, are you? You just putting a sticking plaster on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Matilda. Well done, you.
Usually, yeah. And oh, you had another story, didn't you, about Sir Nigel Presley?
No, I haven't got it. I'll have to do it for next week.
Oh, okay.
Right,
What's
so
the story about Sir Nigel Presley?
So
I'm sure there's another one.
here we go. This is Matilda. If you like to flick
Here.
through here, we have been to the ex-servicemen's club in Carnforth today to check out the venue because she's performing there on the 20th at 2 p.m. So we want to see you all there. It's going to be absolutely brilliant, really good. It's her performance and it's about clique places, whether you've had it at work or at theatre groups, and it's funny, and she performs, she dances, sings, and it's going to be going on, and there's quite a few people coming already, so they say.
Yeah, so it's going to be my clicky cabaret, which has got singing, dancing, music. We're going to play Bohemian Rhapsody on the piano. We've got dancing from Michael Jackson to Taylor Swift, Julie Garland, 2 original songs. It's all got a story behind it. Because we've got a story like of the clickiness of the fact of being inside a theatre, and the fact of like the worst person gets a part but the best person doesn't, and just sort of because of their relation, or it's not even necessarily that case. You could have loads of good people and the daughter could be the best. I mean, not inside our case, but I'm just explaining other cases. Their daughter could still be good and everybody could really be good, but still she gets the main part. And it's just sort of that way. I mean, I can understand the fact if you're running a performance, that obviously you want your child to have a good part, but it still isn't fair. So the only way they could really, which we've talked about this before, is make it so it isn't clickiness, is bringing in an independent judge, which really they should do, shouldn't they?
I don't think it's so much that though, is it? I think that theatre.
No. Sometimes, obviously, they are.
She was
really
evil
bad
to you, wasn't she? And that was.
Well, that's not just one. It's a few.
That was
times
because my ex, their family relation was part of it. Part of the group, and the funny thing was she'd fallen out with my ex, but it was the connection of me, and it just made it absolute. She was evil, absolutely evil. But the thing was, when she was being so nasty to you, it's amazing that nobody else was nasty. It was only one person that ran it, and all the people were disgusted. Somebody messaged me on Facebook. They never did anything. Nobody stood up, did they?
And still go back again.
Yeah, some of them still go back. Another person spoke to me and said they'd left for the same problem. But it's amazing how many adults, even though it was a child, you were only 13 then, weren't you? It's amazing how many people didn't do anything.
But I mean, it's not just that, because there was another one, a local one, a panto, and you could, even though it's supposed to be for the kids, like apparently, the adults got all the main parts apart from their children, which is pretty damn obvious it's their children. Everybody, small towns, everybody knows everybody, and they get like the parts, the big parts, and as if the other kids don't. They don't even have an option. They don't even have the opportunity to audition. They just get put somewhere.
G58 says these are only sorry when they get caught. Yep, that's definitely right. Neville says we'll be there. That's great, Neville. Neville says very true. G58. And G58 says your video is a bit out of sync. Yeah, the reception's rubbish around here at the moment, isn't it? So there's nothing we can do about that. Blame it on the football.
I was literally do that. I was gonna say it's the football's fault. Okay, it's 2 minutes, right?
So thank you for watching.
No, we got to try the cake.
But I finished, haven't I?
No.
Oh, what have I got to do? I've got nothing else to say.
Yeah, I've got things to say. Don't forget, you need to. Everybody comment now. Who do you reckon my celebrity is? Come on, put a hashtag.
Oh yeah, because you write down. I'll be writing it down. I'll get a pen because I'm writing down all the names now.
Yes.
To put it into.
I
need to make sure that I do this.
Who
as well.
You think the celebrity is, so then you can be inside this competition to win my CD with my signature on it and the celebrity in question's signature.
So here's my pen. Here's my paper.
Out of
here's not my pen. I shall go get another one.
It's really hard.
Here's my paper. Here is my pen, and you can see if you message now, I shall be writing it down, and we are going to be. So
remember, it's a household name, mainstream channels, and just a big name person. Celebrity.
Simon McDonald says hi.
Hi.
So, who's the celebrity she's collaborating with? If you put the name down now, while we do this, while we're waiting for the brownies, I will write your name down now, and I will put you in the pot to win a free CD signed by not only the celebrity in front of you, but the other celebrity as well.
And also, if you get the person right, you are guaranteed a CD.
Yeah, whoever gets the person right first gets a CD.
No, if one person gets it right, then if the person comment afterwards, won't look like the first person to get it.
The first person, and then afterwards, anybody that comments.
Don't.
Right, so we've Neville, you're already in. He's put Harry Kane. You're already in the pot, Neville. We've got you already.
But we
can carry on quite happily.
Anybody you comment, any name you comment, I just have to have a blank reaction. So I'm not being bored, it's just a blank reaction. So the only thing I can do right now.
Tracey said goodbye.
Where's Tracey going? She's not going anywhere. Just going. We could start making dinner if you want.
A better way. We've got loads of people putting goodbye, thank you. Hashtag goodbye.
Ah. Brian!
Oh, Neville says it was a joke.
It was a joke.
Harry Kane.
Why?
I don't know.
You want to take that back? You don't know?
It was funny.
Oh my god, what temperature did I have the oven at?
What? Oh, you've not burnt
them. Oh my god!
Oh, Matilda!
That must have dodged it.
God.
Oh!
What a cookery program! You couldn't make it up. You just couldn't make it up.
Oh, it was at that temperature. The highest temperature it could possibly be. Oh my god! I've turned it off. Why is it still cooking? Oh!
You couldn't make this program up.
Why is it still cooking even though I've turned it off? Oh, dang it!
Tracey says she tried to tell you. You couldn't give in. I just give in. G58 says King Alfred. I don't know why I'm laughing. I've no pudding tonight. It's got...
No, that's not a walnuts. That's not a money.
Oh God!
You lose all the eggs and everything.
Oh yeah,
and all the butter.
Oh, you're Matilda. It's supposed to be a cookery program. Show them that you can't see it. Just give in with you.
Why is your head still making noise?
Because it's so damn hot. It's for... What have you knocked it with your bottom?
Because I've been leaning on it. Because I had it at that temperature and it's obviously just gone up.
Oh. Tracey says she reminded you, but she didn't read it. I don't think it mattered about reminding her. She had it on 280 degrees. Do you want some brownies, baby?
No. Look at it, look.
I think I'll be fine.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Can you take the top off?
It's brown, isn't it?
It's only a brown. It's a blackie.
That would have set on fire nearly, wouldn't it?
Yeah, looks like it has done. Tracey says, great cookery program. Oh, Neville says multitasking gone wrong. Can you save any of it though? No, it's knackered, isn't it? Just cut round there and see if you can save the middle, surely.
I don't think so.
Oh dear.
I'll just leave it there for now.
What a laugh. Oh well. So yes, I'd like to make some lovely chocolate brownies. That's how you do it.
But Tracey likes us to crowd them, doesn't she?
Yeah. That's lovely. Oh dear. It is dark, isn't it? I wonder if you could chop the top off though. Don't do it with that green knife. Where's that other one? Don't do it with that. Just wait. Don't get it everywhere. Is that serrated one? I think it might be in the car from when we went away.
Oh, sorry. I'll leave it to cool a bit. Oh, thank you very much.
What you watching? There. Look at that.
That's what
yum,
you get
yum,
to
yum.
make the recipe.
Yeah, just... I wonder if it's good. Did I cut it in half?
You wanted to.
See if it's what it's like in the middle. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. I bet you could save that. Look, it's alright in the middle. I think you could save that. Cut the top off. Oh, you do make me laugh. Neville says bird table. Tracey says I know what a cooking is like. G58 says carboniferous walnuts. Tracey's definitely for the birds or the parrots.
The birds are picky.
Neville says dark chocolate brownies. She once put one of her cakes that didn't go too well on the bird table and they've left it. Even the crows left it. And G58 says you're definitely not cooking my pizza.
I usually am quite good. It just
Tracy says she
obviously-
likes it well done. She could get it sent to Tracy.
I bet it lasts, you know.
It'll last, Tracy, will that? Oh, God. Honestly, you couldn't make it up, could you? You seriously couldn't make your show up. At least he cleared Billy out. He's gone out. Too smoky in here. Oh, God.
Well,
There you go.
but
So tune in next week for next week's recipe.
next week we're going to make. I don't know what we're going to
Tracy says that was funny. It was hilarious. You just couldn't make it up, could you? Luckily, you know that most people would have it set up, edited, and everything. That would never happen, wouldn't it? But you just do it, and as it is, isn't it?
The thing is, I've got to bake a brownie tonight. I've loads of other plans to do. I've loads to do. But anyway, thank you for watching this. I hope you enjoyed the news and the brownies. I'm a bit upset about that.
I
But,
enjoy the football.
Oh yeah, the football. Yep, football.
I hope it goes better than our
Do
brownies.
whatever it does, 0-0 or whatever they're doing. 0-2 things. Yes, I'm sure you know what you're talking about.
I hope it goes better than what we've done tonight.
Yeah. Sure. We're English, so we're gonna want England to win, I suppose, aren't we?
Oh, I want them to win.
Exactly.
I wouldn't watch it.
No, but hopefully they win. The only thing is, if they do win, then we've got loads of screaming and shouting. So everybody outside goes, "Oh boy!" Oh, great. But yeah, just if you are one of them, just keep it down a bit. But yes, thank you for watching this, and I'll see you all later for our next vids. And we'll be revealing who the celebrity is later on this week. So make sure you keep commenting so you can get into competition, and we'll reveal who's won as well. So see you all later.